What is going on, everyone? Hope you are doing well. Wilbur5 coming back at you with another video, really with the focus of this video being a PSA submission preview. Really appreciate all the support from that last PSA sub video that I put together, showcasing the most recent reveal, and also big kudos to anyone who went through the process and checked out my eBay store. Again, that will be linked here below. Again, really do appreciate it. At this point in time, I have sales a little over 3,100 and again, running this from about mid-February. So jumping into this, just showcasing some cards for kind of the most recent bulk submission that I'm looking to put forward. Again, there was a slight discount on modern cards. So just going to run through what I have. A couple of things that I've noticed is that cards that are in that, honestly, that so that insert range or SPs, numbered cards, anything that's like 0 to like $65 is something that I found is a pretty good spot to be with going through the process and grading cards. So you're going to see some cards that aren't incredibly high end, but are things that I think a collector would really like, and I think cards that could do really well with a PSA sub. So starting off, we're going to start off with Topps Chrome Cosmic. So right here we have a Topps Chrome Cosmic Gold Interstellar, numbered out of 50, and we have Will Smith. One of the best catchers in the game, will be the long-term catcher for your Los Angeles Dodgers after signing that really large deal. Got this for a pretty good price. Again, for one of the best power hitters in baseball from behind the dish. And I also am fortunate I have some game-used gloves from Will Smith for when he was with the AAA team. So again, cool card. Topps Chrome Cosmic actually grades fairly well. So really hopeful that that will come back as a 10. Now jumping into cards that don't grade incredibly well. Got a little hopeful here. This is the Ultraviolet from Topps Chrome. So this is the case hit, and this is the gold parallel that's numbered out of 50. Looks a little bit off center. I do think that I'm gonna get a 9 here. But again, I was able to get this for, I want to say like $55. So I think even if I'm in a position where I get a 9 out of this with the cost of grading, I would expect that I'd still be able to command over $100. So won't be the worst thing in the world, even if I get the 9 back. And the worst comes to worst, certainly a great card for the collection as well. Next, actually, interestingly enough, is a card that I previously submitted. Got that graded back in my most recent return video. Sold it within 2 hours of posting for $85. Again, they grade incredibly well, so I found another pretty good deal online for this exact same card, kind of same parallel, just a different number. So felt pretty comfortable picking that one up. I found that the Topps Chrome from this year grade incredibly well. One of the things that I also do is I'll look at eBay listings and auctions. Right now, you're finding that there's a lot of items that are, selling pretty well and fairly well for auctions. So a good example of this is a card that I am looking to flip that's already graded. This is from DC Sports 87. So this is the 2017 Flawless from Panini Flawless Sapphire, numbered out of 10 of Bryce Harper. Again, pajama card, and it is an 8, but it is a pop one, the only one that's graded. And I was able to get this at auction. I think with shipping, it was like $33. Again, just a card I feel totally comfortable with that price. Putting it then at the best offer and then just waiting. But I think a great addition to the store and something that I think is going to, people are going to be very interested in. So as I mentioned before, I keep a close eye on eBay listings and auctions. And here's a card that I was really excited to pick up. So this is the Donruss Optic Unleashed Bryce Harper. So this is the gold version that's numbered out of 10. Now, I don't believe that within the optic version there are a lot of variations of this card. So they do have, like, because it's optic, right? Standard Donruss has this card as an insert set as well, and they have many different parallels. But optic does not. So it was really cool to be able to find this card. I did spend, I want to say, about $50 on this. And I felt pretty comfortable with that. I know it's a pajama card again, but just a really cool insert. Really love the look of the card, and even though Bryce Harper hasn't had the greatest start to the year, I feel fairly comfortable and confident just going through the process and grading that. I think, again, being in a position where I could, even if that's a 9, I feel comfortable that I could command, more than the cost of the card plus grading. And then again, if not, cool card to hang on to the PC. So next, a PC card. This is one that I will not look to sell, but this is from 2022 Topps Chrome Cosmic. This is the Jeremy Pena Gold Interstellar. This card, I want to say I purchased it for, it was like $37. I think it was like $44 with shipping or something of the sort. Again, just really comfortable with that. Love picking up different versions of Jeremy Pena's kind of rookie cards from the various sets, and I personally love Topps Chrome Cosmic. So again, just feel really comfortable picking this up. Look forward to having this graded and in my collection. I would not imagine you would see this on the store. Okay, so again, just another card, happy to pick up. Next, we have the Gold Interstellar Reed Detmers. Again, 2022 Topps Chrome Cosmic. He's pitched incredibly well. I think his last start, he gave up like 5 runs, and I think that pushed his ERA to just above 3. But again, he's had some really solid stuff this year. And he has, been great on the mound. So I felt great about this card. I think this was a card that was sitting at ComC for a while, and it went to kind of like ComC. It was a ComC purchase from eBay. So I just felt really comfortable picking this card up. Again, stud in the game, and look forward to seeing what's going to come from him in the years to come. Next, a player who again has had a pretty great year. However, his ball club has not. So this is Yordan Alvarez. This is the green refractor out of 99 from the update set, which is the kind of all-star game refractor of Yordan Alvarez. Again, big fan of Yordan. Just think he's definitely kind of one of the better hitters in the game. So again, card that I think go through the process and grade. Pretty quick, easy flip. Next, we have this Vaughn Grissom. And again, Topps Chrome Cosmic Gold Interstellar. Again, numbered out of 50. I actually made a mistake. In my last PSA submission, I did not include this card, but I put on my order form that I did. So they had to contact me and let me know that there was a hold on my order, and I had to essentially just confirm that that card was not included and to kind of proceed. Interestingly enough, though, they mentioned that if I did not respond within, I think it was like 2 days, that they would send my order back to me and then charge me the shipping fee. So pretty interesting. I definitely have to keep an eye on kind of your email, but also on your PSA account, because it will say clearly if there is an issue with the order. But it was interesting just how quick they would look to respond if you didn't confirm that there was an error with your submission. So it will be in this next coming submission. He just jumped up and joined the Red Sox, had his first game against the Twins. Just thought it'd be a good card to look to go grade up in my neck of the woods up here in Maine with a bunch of Red Sox fans. Next, what we have is Juan Soto. Of course, I've been on like a Juan Soto kick. So this is the Stained Glass Mini from Topps Allen & Ginter 2023. I believe that these are numbered out of 25. Might have overpaid for this card a little bit. Picked it up for, I think, 50. One of the things that I've realized is that a card like this is really cool, and I really like cards like this. But there's also a piece where it's like, it's from Allen & Ginter. it's a very kind of like niche market for someone who's a fan of Soto, because typically you're going to see the people who are interested in the Topps Chrome and the variations and the refractors and things like that. Whereas this kind of unnumbered short print mini from Topps Allen and Ginter isn't going to be something that someone is going to necessarily like Google or eBay. But again, just something out of the store, something to be able to add to my showcase for upcoming shows. And again, I love the look of the stained glass. Again, just love how it's got that design you can kind of see through. Just really cool. Big collector would be a big fan of that. Next cards that we have the Caitlin Clark Bowman U. Of course, the break, the Pete Maravich's all-time NCAA record. I think this card was printed like crazy. But again, just a card, just based off her hype, I think is one of the things where when you buy so many of these, you get them for a discounted rate. I know I would certainly like a 10 for my collection. And then to be able to put some at a pretty decent price just for people to add one to their collection, I think would be really cool. So again, happy to submit these 5. Next, something that I have been kind of looking into a little bit more and more is the uncirculated refractors from Topps Chrome Football. In the most recent PSA submission that I believe is currently at PSA, I have several of these there. I have the Deion Branch, I have a Teddy Bruschi, a Corey Dillon. I think I also have a Deion Branch. But here's another Deion Branch. This is the uncirculated red refractor. And because it was uncirculated, it was also encased. And you can see here that it's numbered out of 259. Cards look pretty clean. And as a Patriots fan, I think the red really works well with the colors. Great addition to the collection, or to a store, or my collection for a Patriots fan for one of the Patriots Super Bowl MVPs. Not named Tom Brady. Next, got this out of a break. This is a Felix Hernandez. Got this from a Topps Chrome update break from like the Breaker Delight, I believe. So it looks really sharp. Felix Hernandez, one of the better pitchers in Mariner team history. This numbered out 50. So again, just a really cool addition. I'll tell you, it would have been even better if it was a different star for the Mariners. Would have gone crazy if that was like a Ken Griffey Jr. So next, one of the things I've talked about before is looking at the various parallels from like Topps Chrome Sapphire, especially like these league leader cards. And here's one that we have. This is the ERA leaders from the National League. We have Corbin Burnes, Max Scherzer, and Walker Buehler. Just studs in the game. Actually, Walker Buehler, I believe, is coming back here soon. It'll be good to see him back on the mound. But again, just a cool card you got for pretty cheap that I think someone will be interested in. Again, is this like a $75, $80 card? Not necessarily, but is this something where someone will be into it for $50 or $45 when I'm probably in $25 on both cards and grading? Yeah, definitely. I think that could be the case. So, again, cool card, cool addition to the collection. And the last one that we have, a Bryce Harper refractor. I believe this is from, don't quote me, this is from 2017. Again, just refractors are pretty clean. Had a couple of these already and then just realized that it looked pretty clean. I think that a collector would certainly be interested in this. Bryce Harper is one of the best players in the game. So, yeah. This is what my upcoming submission is going to be. There are new PSA grading specials that a lot of the specials as of late that I've been really jumping into are, modern special that specifies like 2003 and up or something of the sort. I believe that there is an upcoming special or a current special for that matter that has a like turbo turnaround time that's 1980 and up. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be jumping back into an old basketball collection that I purchased that had a lot of kind of like Michael Jordan's. and look, see if I can get a 20 card submission that's primarily out of that collection. And I might also look at throwing in some football, knowing that it would be kind of a faster turnaround time in preparation for an in-person show in August, and with the goal of adding more football items to my eBay store as we approach the preseason. Again, thank you so much for watching, following along. I really do appreciate it. Definitely, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. And please feel free to check out and follow my eBay store. Thanks a lot, guys.